Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello everyone. Sorry for the hiatus. It's been about a week and a half since I put out a video. Well, I just put out one, and then this will be the next day, I think. Because this is the same day as the other video, which is the montage of me going out to Coco. Anyway, if you haven't seen that, link will be in the description. I figured I'd actually just put out a talking video today because I can, and I have about an hour till I get home. I'm on 46 right now, which is a good road. So some of you that may have seen my other videos, the one that was put out a week ago, called I Could Cut Diamonds, know that it was my friend Evan's birthday, and we ended up going to downtown and celebrating and having a little fun. Of course, the Marine in the group was the first one to throw up, so that was kind of funny. But something interesting happened halfway through the night. The Marine, I won't say his name because I don't want to embarrass him in front of his friends, had a little bit too much to drink and hadn't eaten before that, so he wasn't feeling well, you know, did his business, and then was fine. So what happens next is he's like, all right, I just got to move around and dance and whatnot. I'm like, all right, let's go to Saddle Up, which is a bar in downtown Orlando, which I've never been to before, but it was awesome. So he's dancing and he's having a lot of fun and yada, yada, yada. Next thing I know, so I notice this guy that's kind of looking in my direction, eyeballing me. I'm like, all right, what's this dude's problem? I don't know if he's like telling his friends that he thinks he knows me, or I don't know what's going on. But anyway, the Marine keeps dancing, and I'm trying to get girls to dance with him because he's having fun and whatnot. So next thing I know, I'm asking this girl, I was like, hey, can you maybe dance with my friend? You don't have to, believe me, you really don't have to. I'm not like, but I was just asking if you wanted to dance with him. He's a little drunk and he's just having a good night. He's got to go back to his station in like a week and a half, so we're just trying to get him messed up and have a little fun, which is totally not the reason why we were downtown, but it was like my duty at that point to actually get him drunk and find a girl. So anyway, back to the guy that's eyeballing me. I noticed he moved to a different part of the bar with a different person still looking at me, you know, angry eyeing me. So I noticed he's still like angry eyeing me and eyeballing me, so I'm just like, all right, well, this is gonna suck. If he comes up to me, he's probably gonna want to swing, or he's probably gonna want to fight, whatever. So I'm just gonna try to get my Marine friend, I almost said his name, out of here before, but he doesn't want to go because he's having too much fun showing people the hokey pokey. So about 5-10 minutes later, I noticed the guy making his way towards me. I'm like, ah, shit, here we go. What the fuck did I do? Was I talking to his girlfriend? Was I, you know, harassing him earlier in the night and I just don't remember, or I bumped into him in the street and he recognized me? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Next thing I know, the guy comes up to me. He goes, excuse me, why the fuck would you be wearing that hat here? I was wearing my FSU hat, and what I didn't realize is he was wearing a Notre Dame shirt. And at first I had no idea what the fuck was going on, because I was like, all right, let's throw down, let's throw hands, let's do this. I don't feel like going to jail, but if you're gonna punch me, I'm gonna punch back and not hold back. And he just comes up to me, and this whole night he's just angry eyeing me because I'm wearing a fucking FSU hat. That doesn't make any sense to me, first of all, but then again, he was belligerently drunk. I mean, like, to the point where I'm sure he didn't even know his own name. That's how bad it was. So anyway, that's one of the interesting stories that happened downtown. I didn't actually get in a fight with him. I just kind of like ignored him, and he actually went away. I don't know where he went. I don't know if he went to a different bar or whatever. But it was quite interesting. So that was my almost fight story. I don't actually, surprising enough, I don't have any actual fight stories. As many times as I've had almost altercations, I've never actually gotten into a fight. I've never had to punch anybody except for my younger brother, and he was being a douche, so he deserved it. That was kind of interesting from that night. And there's just been a lot going on throughout this week. I'm just having some personal problems, and not like with my body or anything, just within my life and with friends and stuff like that. And it's been rough. I won't get into specifics because I don't want to call anybody out or make somebody think that, you know, something's going on when it really isn't, or how I feel when it really isn't, I guess. Look at me being all fucking sappy and shit. Oh, and for anybody that does watch these videos, I have a shirt idea and some sticker ideas. I know I haven't even gotten to the point where I deserve to have shirts or stickers or even be able to sell any. But I happen to have a friend who's in that graphic design stuff, and I can design it, and, you know, he can print it. Like I was saying, he's in the business of printing, and, you know, he does very good artwork. He does a lot of paintings and stuff like that, but he was talking to me about getting some shirts done and some stickers done. And I kind of like the idea. I do have a saying that I like to say, but I'm going to keep it quiet until I can actually figure out what the shirts are going to be and what the stickers are going to be. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please don't hit me. Not that fucking close, man. So I don't want to spoil anything before I get it fully devised out and figured out and all that shit. So we'll see what happens with that. I'd like to wear my own merch. I may just make one shirt, but it could be a good publicity for me, like put my my channel on the sleeve or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, I figured I'd do that. And then there's the keychain tags, key tags, whatever they're called, that I want to make as well. So we'll see what happens with that. I may wait till I get like 100 subscribers to actually release anything, which I'm far off from that, but hopefully it'll pick up here whenever I get my business cards, and I can kind of introduce myself to more people and kind of just say, hi, look at my YouTube channel, look what I do, follow me and subscribe. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and I got a new mount for my GoPro. It's the actual like chin mount that you're supposed to have. It's a little bit more forward than I was liking, but it's not all that bad. I enjoy it. I can just see the GoPro now, and that's about it. But before, I wish I had a picture of it, but it was literally like, here's my helmet, and then this is the GoPro on the helmet. Like, it was slanted. I had to stick something underneath the bottom of the GoPro to get it kind of slanted upwards so you can see the right angle. But this one I have flat on the helmet, and it has 3 joints where you can actually like adjust it up. So I did some tests and it worked out, and hopefully it stayed like that. So we'll see, but I'm happy about that now because I'm way less worried about it falling off now than I was before, because it was practically just glued on at the very top of it, like the very top line. But anyway, see, I love and I hate these passing roads because, 1, I get to pass people who are really slow, but 2, people passing towards me scare the fucking shit out of me because I don't know if they can actually see me or if they're actually paying attention, or they're just, I can't do math, I can't do distances. So it's like, oh, if a train is going 32 miles an hour in one direction and I'm on a motorcycle going another direction, how many potatoes does it take to fill a light bulb? I don't get math. It doesn't make sense to me.